this three-way love triangle between Kehlani, Party Next Door, another Canadian, and Kyrie Irving, NBA superstar for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, basically, the main thing that's kind of surrounding the story is the fact that Kehlani opens up about her attempted suicide, basically. And this all stems from the fact that she had a prior relationship with Party Next Door. However, I guess some things turned gray in that relationship, and she decided to look elsewhere for companionship. So be it. So she started dating NBA superstar Kyrie Irving, but then somewhere along the way, she decided to go back to Party Next Door, basically. And because of that, she got a lot of backlash from people on social media about she, is an adulteress and what have you, which led her to contemplating suicide as she was in the hospital, which was photographed. So basically, she's just getting this whirlwind of criticism and controversy, and the Party Next Door was right by her side as well. And even prior to that, there was a photo of her holding hands with him, and they're in the bedroom. And the caption says something along the lines of, "I still got my main woman back," or something like that.
I got my R&B girl back.
There we go, yeah. But nonetheless, what's your take on the situation?
Very sticky situation because Kehlani is a really young girl. She's only 20 years old.
Yeah.
And what she's going through is like real life problems. And at one point or another, we've all been through some type of sticky relationship.
Yeah.
And so what I got from it is that her and P&D were together, which I didn't even know. And it was one of those, I guess, first deep loves.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he didn't treat her right.
Yeah.
So they went their separate ways, and she found a better man. Kyrie, we're assuming he's a better man.
Yeah.
And it was like her best friend. She fell in love with her best friend.
Yeah.
But as usual, like love stories go, when you're that young, you usually go back to your ex because you're not smart enough to like realize what you have. And that goes both ways, not only male or female. But because she's female, and
it gets spun a certain way, basically.
they assumed that she was cheating. So Kyrie did go out and address the rumors and everything like that on Twitter last night, I think it was. And he said that they weren't together at the moment when that picture came out. So I mean, she didn't cheat, but everybody's gonna assume that because if you go on Kyrie's Instagram, her pictures are still there, right?
Exactly, yeah.
I just feel bad for her because she's always had an issue with like Instagram and Twitter. She's deleted it on multiple accounts. Like she can't take that criticism and like these people reaching out to her like that. Social media is a cold world.
Yeah.
They're ruthless, right? Yeah. So I feel bad because I know she can't handle it, and people literally went in on her.
Exactly.
Which led her to attempt suicide. I don't know. It's very unfortunate that she allows social media to do that, and also a man to do that. Like, I feel like females, we need to realize that, like, guys shouldn't be the ones controlling us.
Exactly.
Like, guys should never be the ones to make us feel like we don't deserve to life. It's not that big of a deal. Like, no guy in this world is worth it. And a lot of females don't do that. Like, I've had friends who are, like, go through that situation currently, before, whatever the case may be, and they just don't see it. They get so blinded by, like, love. They just don't realize, like, their life is very valuable.
Exactly, that's the most important thing, yeah.
That's what really hurts me.
Yeah.
And so I wish that the general public would realize that this girl is going through it, and not, like, she's young, and she's gonna go through it. Exactly. And just to support her instead of, like, dragging her through the bus.
Exactly, and, like, I feel like, the meaning of, like, self-worth, or the message of self-worth, actually, it goes both ways, not just for women, but for men as well. Like, no girl should ever have to put you through to a point where you feel like offing yourself. It's never that serious. And I feel like when it comes to social media with younger celebrities specifically, they cannot let that get to them. Like, me personally, like, and I can say this easily because I'm not in that situation, but if I were a celebrity of that magnitude, I wouldn't even pay attention to social media. The only time I would is if I'm posting something that I want to share with my fans, basically. But I wouldn't go through every person's post and just have an outbreak. Like, I don't know why Wale, for example, lets social media posts get to him and stuff like that. Even my former host of the show, or co-host of the show, Jay Kareem, he added Wale, and Wale responded back to him, which was kind of out of left field. But nonetheless, I feel like social media should just be used for marketing if you're an artist, basically. If you want to go out and kind of connect with your fans, it's fine, but don't take the time in reading every single negative comment. If anything, just focus on the positive comments that you're getting from your fans, because you do it for them. You don't do it for the trolls or whomever are trying to bring your brand down, basically, because they're just looking for attention.
And attention is the biggest thing. That's what they want. But I feel like just because we're a younger generation and we kind of like grew up on this, well, not really grew up, but it hit us in prime time, right? Like in our teens or whatever, or even early 20s if you're older, over a certain era, age. But it's just been such a part of our life that we're like, okay, we turned to
it's
Twitter.
secondhand, basically.
Like the fact that she posted her picture of her in her bed and stuff like that, it's like, okay, you're bringing awareness, but no, like you're doing it too quick. You're like, maybe you do want people to sympathize and just be like, okay, stop. And I understand you like sharing your message. You definitely should.
Yeah.
But maybe not right now.
Exactly.
Like, just handle yourself. Make sure you're good before you go to like social media that is clearly gonna rip you anyway.
Exactly.
And just before we go on to like the next topic, basically, I just feel like when it comes to personal moments, like you being in a hospital bed, for example, or just having an intimate moment with your significant other, that does not need to be on social media. Like there are certain things that you can do on social media and certain things that need to be left out of it. Me personally, I wouldn't even share that type of information because that's for me and the people around me in that moment. So I think Party Next Door was kind of wrong for that, in my opinion. But nonetheless,
wanted attention,
exactly.
Must be dropping an album or something.
Exactly, basically, right? Party Next Door out next week, whatever.